In the glamorous world of fitness and bodybuilding and weightlifting and all the training styles and methods there is out there, no one ever tells you about their mistakes. Well, some people do, but a great mistake that I made when I was a high active athlete: lack of rest. Rest is important. If you are training, rest is important. Let me tell you my schedule. I'll get up at 3 or 4 a.m. I would usually have my food prepared either the night before or I'm preparing it that time in the morning. Depends on what my day was like the day before. Racing to the gym. It's about 35 minutes away. Train one of my teammates. At this time of training, we're training at 5 a.m., anywhere from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. And we're heavy training. So we're deadlifting, 400 and up. We're squatting 400 and up. We bench pressing 400 and up. Okay. So from there, I go to work. So mind you, it's like 7 morning, something like that, 7:30, 8. I go to work. I work until 11 or 11:30. I meet up with my teammates, which was a good about anywhere from 4 to 8 of us. We train for 2 hours. Mind you, we're deadlifting, depending on what day it was. We're deadlifting, we're squatting, we're bench pressing anywhere from 400 and up, most times 500 and up. Now, I go back to work. Either I go home if I had a break, or I'm working right after, straight through till, the afternoon. Late afternoon, rather. Late afternoon, working. At anywhere from 6 to 7 p.m., I'm training cardio for myself, because at that time I was getting on stage or what have you, or I was getting ready for a powerlifting meet. So I'm either working out again with another partner of mine, not even a teammate, just a partner of mine. And mind you, we're heavy bench pressing, deadlifting, and possibly squatting, depending on what day it is. And then I get home. I may eat on the way home. So when I get home, I can work out. I'll work out with my son, and we're doing high intensity, like cardio training or martial arts or something like that. And that's usually 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. And now, after I did that last evening training, I went and worked until maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, drive home, get home, 11 latest, throw down with the kid, anywhere from 10 to 11, I'll throw down with the kid, then go lay down if I could. Energy was always bubbling or whatever, so lay down, get up, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., do it all over again. I wasn't resting adequately enough for my muscles to repair or grow sometimes. It's just hitting it back to back. Now, mind you, yeah, I won a lot of medals and plaques and trophies and everything from that overtraining. I won't front on that. My guys, some of us, we all were kind of training like that without a rest, because we loved what we were doing. Got in the gym, got it done. You go to your job, you work, then you if you had time to get some more in later, you did. It was kind of addicted, but the rest was not there. And with age, you pay for that. With training, sometimes you pay for that. One or all of us always had a tweak here, a crick here, a tear here, pain here, and super tight, before we all before I made it mandatory, we all started hitting a chiropractor and doing yoga. We all super tight. Joint pain here, this, they now. You just rub it out and keep it moving. Like I said, don't get me wrong. We had a lot of titles and everything of that nature to prove that this hard work does pay off. But now, years later, 15, 20 years later, I probably shouldn't have been pushing so much on those knee joints like that. And I probably should have got a little bit more rest, but, you live, you learn. Science developments, teach us different things after, those of us who were kind of the pushing through and doing things and, have the knowledge, but the knowledge was still fresh and new, and you didn't really believe it because you're seeing different by your actions. So now it's like I know the importance of getting adequate rest and how it helps muscle growth. And then it's like, and once I started getting to that point where I was able to get adequate amount of rest, oh man, and I wasn't working like a maniac. And it's like I saw the change in my body. I saw the change in my body. Everyone's different, of course. Some people gonna push themselves to the full throttle and and abuse themselves and beat themselves up to the point where it's like, I mean, man, one slip and fall or one trip up a curb or something like that, and it's like you got this horrible injury that you can't get on stage, or you can't compete, or you can't do that event or marathon or whatever you're trying to do. So rest is important. I was once a person that spoke against it. I was once a person, these 3 hours, 4 hours, yeah, it comes back to haunt you a little bit later. But that's all I have to add, is that failure comes with this process of success. Pain comes with this process of success. So, it's not always glamorous, as much as you see online, everyone showing up to the gym in their beautiful outfits and, and so easy. You do this, you do that, and then snap, in weeks, you can look like, this is, I'm going pushing almost like 30 years, 3 decades in the making, and a lot I had to learn, even though I had the knowledge already, even though I was working out adequately already, even though I knew so much already, and 4 certifications and all this education later, and different learning, different, mentorships under different people and doctors and different, just learning different things, nutritionists and dietitians, and, it's like, just, man, gotta take care of yourself. Gotta fight for your life. No one else is going to be a better advocate for you than you. Remember that. No one is going to be a better advocate for you than you. Your battle and who you want to be better than is the last you. So whoever you want to be, you focus, dig in, and analyze what you need to do to be a better you. But you are the greatest advocate for you. Remember that. Peace. Fight for your life.